Woohoo! Mystic GLoLady here. Hello, Scorpio. This is your divinatory reading for October 2015. And yes, this is another new format for those of you who have been watching my videos for a while. And I hope that you like this one because this is the easiest one for me to do. And I'm hoping that you cannot hear the AC, even though I'm sure that you can hear the white noise. It's a whole lot more comfortable because, yeah, it was making me glisten a little bit too much. And, you know, to see sweat running down my face isn't exactly really cool. You know what they say, never let them see you sweat. Yeah, well, okay, we'll just keep the AC on. So, we're going to shuffle them a few more times. And please make sure that you like, share, subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I would love to do it because these are general readings. And general readings are when I put you into the first house. And the first house is where you put your ascendant. So that's what sets up your whole birth chart, your ascendant. So if you're listening to this and it's not quite ringing true, then find out what your ascendant sign is and listen to that one too. So, are we ready? On the bottom, energy we have to work with is the Six of Pentacles. Material success. Energy that you have to work with. It is underneath you. You have worked. You have worked. It must have been when Saturn was sitting upon you that it worked. Okay, as we started out, we'll start out with the first house. And in the first house, you have the Five of Pentacles, the material troubles. What was I just saying about Saturn being on top of you? And you didn't learn that lesson? Why are you letting things flow out? Okay? You shouldn't be letting yourself flow out. You should be getting the flow in. Alright? In the second house, your second house of finances. And for those of you, the first house is your body, yourself, your appearance, okay? So the second house is your finances, your possessions, okay? And you have Sagittarius. Sagittarius was on top of you, Saturn was on top of you, but now Saturn has moved to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is that I see, and it's regarding your finances, okay? So what lesson, okay, when Saturn was there, you know, going into your second house, you have the Three of Pentacles, the material works. So Saturn is going through there now. So it's like your worth, your self-worth needs to be picked up a little bit. All right? Because your finances look good. Now, because of Saturn being there, Saturn's going to be there for a couple of years, so what lessons regarding money, you know, and are you valuing yourself on your money? So if you're valuing yourself regarding, you know, how much money you have, well, I guess you're going to be feeling a whole lot better because cash is coming, okay? Now, in the third house of short distance travels, communications, all right, you have the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn is that I use. And it has Pluto in there, and Pluto is change and transformation. And you have the Judgment, a partnership of, okay, in that third house. Are you going on that journey this month? Have you been planning on joining someone? Are you talking about joining someone? Okay. All right, fourth house. Fourth house is home, sacred space, your mother, your property. You have Aquarius in there. Aquarius is the I know. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. So your home is going to be very fruitful this month. In the fifth house of fun, family resources, creativity, sex, children, woohoo, all kinds of good stuff. You have Pisces in there, Pisces, the I believe. And you have Neptune in there, the illusions, delusions. So do you believe everything that your friends tell you? Is that where you might get into some problems? You have the Princess of Cups. Cups, the emotions, the happiness. You must be seeing your friends for who and what they are. With Neptune in retrograde, the truth is revealed. So you are happy. In the sixth house of work, of daily routine, health, your service work, you have the energy of Aries. Aries is the I am, and you have Uranus in there, and that's unexpected. So what kind of changes, unexpected changes, are you bringing into your health, your work sector? All right. Now you have the Five of Swords, the defeat. What kind of help, okay, are you doing? Now, if you are talking about if you are talking about your health, and yes, I'm turning my phone off. Sorry about that. I should have done it before. If you are talking about your health, if you have been working upon your health, that is a good thing. If you haven't been, all right, remember what I was saying at the beginning, your first house, letting things flow out. If you're letting things flow out, all right, it's your health is going to be affected. If you are working and you don't like the job, your health is going to be affected. If you are in a job where you are helping people with their health, whether it's mental or emotional or physical, we need more people to help others in that situation. And if you are going through and have made it through, and you can use your experience, strength, and hope to help others, that's a great feeling too. Okay, so in the seventh house, in your relationship house, you have the energy of Taurus. Taurus is the I have. Now, you're also going to have a full moon there on the 27th. So in your relationships, what is not working that needs to be worked upon? Now, you have the Seven of Cups, the illusionary success in your relationships. Is that what is making you not feel good? Is it an emotional drain regarding relationships? The relationships in the relationship house, relationship, partnership, not always an intimate relationship. It could be a business partnership also. So going back to that work, is it something that's not quite? Is your partnership not quite right, and you're feeling it and knowing it? That's a hard one. Okay. In the eighth house of other people's money, death, taxes, rebirth, regeneration, past life relationships, You have the energy of Gemini. Gemini is the I think. And you also have the Fool. The Fool is that childlike attitude. So when you are in a relationship, in a partnership, in a business partnership, be careful of that childlike attitude, because that's when we are naive and we don't expect others to behave in a manner different than ours, but that isn't always the truth. Okay? So beware when you are in those partnerships, relationships, and you're dealing with other people's money. Don't be too much of a child and assume that everyone is out for, everyone is your parent and they're going to be good to you. No, that's not. Okay? Now, in your ninth house of long distance travels, higher learning, spiritual quest, you have the Love card. Okay, the Two of Cups. You have the Cancer in there. Cancer is that I feel. Are you going to school to learn how to make other people happy also? Are you going on a spiritual quest in order to straighten out, who am I? Who am I? What am I? When you go on that, be careful of asking who and what you are, because, you know, if you're willing to become who you are, it probably isn't who you thought you wanted to be. Okay, I know that with me. When I grew up, all I wanted to do was get married and have kids. Guess what? My life is not dull and boring, and it wasn't just getting married and having kids. It was a whole lot more, and it continues to be a whole lot more. And I choose to live by divine, which is, okay, God, I don't have to say how or why. I accept it's your will, and it will be good. And I make plans, and God laughs. So, you know, it can be a little bit exciting when you just, okay, God, what are you trying to tell me? You know, God's that slang for good, orderly direction. Okay, where's that good, orderly direction in your life? Now, in your career house, okay, you have the sign of Leo, and Leo is roaring in your career, and Venus is there. Venus, that goddess of love and beauty, it is there until the 9th, and then it is going into Virgo. Okay, but right now in your career house you have the 8 of Pentacles, the Prudence. Now Venus has been in your career house for a while, and it's been retrograde. And retrograde Venus is that drama, okay, the focus on money, the laziness. So it's gone direct now, honeys. Okay, so it's gonna loosen up a whole lot more. But as I had said, if it's a partnership and it is dealing with money, okay, money in your career house, then you can't be a baby about it. You have to stand up. You have to stand up for yourself. All right? Say what you mean what you say. Don't say it mean, but get it out. Okay? You got to get it out if you want to be happy. Okay? Now, in your 11th house, of hopes, wishes, friends, and associates, you have the energy of Virgo. The Virgo is the I analyze. Do you analyze your friends? Yeah, you're Scorpio. You like to hide out. You like to be deep and dark and secretive. So, Virgo, in your house, in your 11th house of friends, You have the sun. The sun is shining a spotlight on your friends. As well as your sun, you have Jupiter. Now, your sun is going to be moving into Libra on the 24th. All right, so that'll be transiting. But Jupiter is going to be hanging out for a year, multiplying in your hopes, in your wishes. Now, you have Mars there, so working upon your hopes, your wishes. And then you're going to have Venus there. So the last half of October, beginning of November, there's going to be a whole lot of loving going on in your 11th house. A whole lot of good stuff coming in your 11th house. Hopes, wishes, friends, associates, you know, hanging out with your friends, having a good time, but don't forget about your dreams, okay? Don't give up on your dreams. We do not quit, we do not fail until we quit trying, all right? In your 12th house. In your 12th house of hidden enemies, secrets, institutions, jails, karma, you have the Queen of Swords. Who does she have by the head? Now, in there you have the Libra. Libra is the balance. That's the eye balance. Mercury is in there. Now, Mercury is retrograde until the 10th when it goes direct, and it's going to stay in Libra. Now, we talk about that balance, and you know, I did not finish my 11th house. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I'm getting ahead of myself again, so we're going to put this queen in the 11th house where she belongs, taking charge of. There's going to be energy that's going to be rushing on through here. So your hopes, your wishes, tell what you want. Tell, you know, say what you mean what you say what you mean. Say what you mean what you say. Don't say it mean. Did I say it too many times? I got tongue twisted. Okay, Scorpio. I know. You find humor in deep, dark things. Going back to that 12th house. Going back to the 12th house, the 7 of Wands, the Valor. As I was saying before, if you're working to bring out and to show compassion to those who are in the jails and institutions, you will gain much recognition for it. The financial reward might not be what you really want, but success is a satisfied mind, and you will be much happier for doing that, you know, for helping others. You know, the understanding of wealth is not monetary. Success is success is a satisfied mind. Okay? It's not whoever dies with the most in their bank. What's that all about? You know, what good is it doing if it's just sitting there, if it's not, you know, blessing others in the meantime? So let's go back and look at this whole thing. And Scorpio, you're still working upon yourself, and when you are dealing with others, you really have to start speaking up. You don't like to speak up for yourself as much as you really should, and that's something that you really should learn to do. Okay, first week starting out, it looks like the cash isn't exactly what you want, what you need, and can you do something about it? You know, don't be that fool in dealing with other people's money. Don't be blowing your money in ways that aren't good for you. Okay, you know, going out to the bar and buying everybody around. Why? What good is that? What, you know, it's blowing your money on something that's not good for you and not good for others, you know? I mean, I'm one of those with understanding, the alcohol and the spirits in alcohol and that disease, dis-ease within us, and, the struggling for. Um, you don't need to struggle. Acceptance. Acceptance is okay, okay. What do I need to do? What do I need to say? And as I said, if you are working to help others, you are going to find a reward that is much greater than a financial reward, a financial payoff. That feeling good inside, that's the kind of stuff that money can't buy. So, yeah, focus on. Focus on the good stuff. What can you do? What can you do to be a change for others, to bring a difference in society, to make society a happier place? I'll see you in November, and then you can tell me what you did. Or leave me a comment. Tell me what you did. So Scorpio, get out of that deep, dark, recessive place once in a while and come out and join humanity, because you might find out that, wow, I'm more like my fellow humans than I thought. Okay, Scorpio, see you, love you, bye.